Welcome, folks. I am at the Ohel of the Rebbe. So it's wonderful to be here and to have you join. Wonderful to have you join. I'm here to bring blessings for everybody. So we'll definitely have you in mind and have you... Yeah. Okay, I see Andrew's with us, Tim. All right. People are coming on. Thursday was Chav Shvat, the 22nd day of Shvat, the day that the Rebbetzin passed away. And my wife was here for the Kinnis HaShluchos, the gathering of all the Rebbe's Shluchos from around the world. And I'm here. Just came in late last night, or rather early in the morning. And God willing, there will be Torah studies tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and there will be also TRC. Okay. Sorry, I can't, it doesn't work here. The being at the Ohel does not work. The my programming. So we're only on YouTube. We're only on YouTube. Okay. So, let's begin. We conclude today chapter 27. Chapter 27 is dealing about our thoughts. And we said that when we have negative thoughts that come to us during the day, not when we're doing a mitzvah, that will be next chapter. But when you're eating lunch, when you're engaged in your thing, business, whatever it is, and the negative thought enters your mind. So instead of being unhappy, be happy, because now you have an opportunity to do a mitzvah. You have an opportunity to do a mitzvah. What's a mitzvah? To push away those negative thoughts. We say in the Chabad, in the third chapter, don't go after your thoughts that your eyes tempt you, because of the temptation of the heart that your eyes see, and go after. Don't follow it. It's a positive commandment that when those negative thoughts come up, right? It says the Alter Rebbe, even if your whole life this is something you need to deal with, those negative thoughts that come in, don't get discouraged too much, or be a little if they come, but don't be discouraged. And perhaps that's what you were created for. You are to battle within yourself with those negative thoughts that come up, and to push them away. And with this, we can understand in chapter 1, we said that Job said that God, you created the righteous, you created the wicked. So with that, we can understand. You created the wicked, meaning not literally wicked, but you have the thoughts of the wicked. And therefore, you have to struggle with them your entire life. Well, that's okay. That's okay if that's what you were created for, to struggle with that. Now, of course, Parenthetically, that doesn't mean you have to stay in the same place, in the same negative thoughts. We can, whatever the negative thoughts we had in the past doesn't mean it's the same ones today. We become more refined, but the fact that we battle with it, you're created for that. With this, we can understand an interesting idea. It says that there's two types of taste, right? Pleasing taste, sweet, that's naturally sweet. Honey's naturally sweet, right? And an eggplant, which is bitter, but if you season it properly, it becomes something that gives life, right? So you have a sweet apple, you have eggplant that's bitter, but you sweeten it. These are two types of divine service. There is the righteous who are sweet through and through. There's nothing negative about them. But then there's another type of service, and that is the bitter one, that we have bitter negative thoughts that come to our minds, and we have to deal with them, and we have to season it, right? We have to properly season it in order that it becomes now a food that God enjoys, right? I mean, figuratively speaking, obviously. That God enjoys our struggle, that we fix it, that we season the food, right? With dealing with our negative thoughts, our negativity, and allow it to by dealing with it and not allowing it to control me, this rises up on a high and gives immense divine pleasure. So there's two ways to give God pleasure. Being righteous, which that's not going to be us. Just like two ways you can have pleasure in food. Sweet foods, bitter foods that are worked on. Two ways that God has pleasure. There is the righteous to give pleasure to God, and that's something we get. But you and I, that when we work on ourselves and we have negative thoughts that God doesn't want us to have, and we push them away and don't allow them to control us, take us over, that allows us to serve God in a way that arises on high, and God has divine pleasure from our struggle. And in a certain way, it's the most beautiful thing, because that's between us and God, and it's a true testament that we are working to become connected with God through dealing with those negative thoughts. Then continues, the Alter Rebbe says, you don't have to it doesn't have to be negative thoughts that you have to push away. But there is even a positive way to deal with this. You know what that is? Anytime you want to do something, where does the desire to do something come from? Because it gives you pleasure. So imagine your pleasure is to eat, breakfast now, and you push aside breakfast to learn Tanya. That's all you do. 10 minutes. We're going to learn for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you don't eat. You push aside breakfast right now, right? I'm giving it as an example. It could be at any time, but the example is with food, because food is something, that drives us, and that we have a pleasure, and we push aside that pleasure or that need to study Tanya right now. Or you do it during the day at any time. Oh my gosh, is that amazing? So the Talmud tells us about the sages that, the regular time for people to eat was during the day was the fourth hour of the day. They would, fourth hour, let's say, 9 o'clock if it was, and they push off and they would eat 11 o'clock and study at that time, even though they would study before and after in any case. What's the difference? Because they put aside their desire, right, which is to eat something, even if it was just for a little time. You put that aside to do a mitzvah, to do God's thing, and study Torah. As I'm giving that the example for us right now, that we do that sanctifies us. Even though we're not so holy, let's not fool ourselves. And like, well, we're so holy because I put aside my desire, for what I wanted right now, and I'm doing what God wants now. So I'll do it a bit later. That makes me really holy. Even though maybe later I'm going to do what I want in any case. So the truth is, in the moment it does. Yes, you rise above the human condition. The human condition is to take care of ourselves, to take care of our needs, to take care of what I want. That's the human condition. I put that aside to do what God wants. That is sanctifying yourself a little bit down here, and God will sanctify you a lot from above. It's not a small thing. It's an amazing, beautiful thing. Now, to put it aside to eat and now to do business instead. So then that's all self-serving. Food is self-serving. Business is self-serving. If I put aside my self-serving needs, right, to do God's needs, to do His mitzvah, like now studying Tanya, or whatever else it might be during the day, other things that it could be, and we do that, that is amazing. That is beautiful. That is unreal. All right, folks. I'm here at the Ohel of the Rebbe. I'm here at the resting place of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, where so many people come here. I'm going to take you a little view throughout the place. Give you an idea what's going on over here. Suggest that you all come here. I will be coming back here in May for a Shabbaton for a Shabbos. I invite you all to come for that. The first weekend in May. It'll be something extraordinary. Here you have yeshiva students. They're praying. Over here, just show you over here. And over here is a women's section. Young people that are here from all walks of life. It is unreal and unbelievable. Here we go. This is the tent where we're in right now, and I'm going to now write upon blessings for all of you who join. And 6:30 tonight will be Torah studies. 8 p.m. will be TRC. And it's amazing to be with everybody here. God bless you all. And we'll see you soon. Have a great day.